So, Hans, I realise this is a sensitive subject for you, but if you could just elaborate on the times with Steve that you talked about.
So, Horace, Steve Rostons, what can you tell us?
Rock legend, some might say.
Steve is a legend.
Steve Rostons.
Steve Rostons.
Steve Rostons is an artist.
Steve Rostons. Steve Rostons. Steve Rostons.
I'm his second cousin, twice removed.
I mean, what's not to tell that I haven't already said, but...
Steve Rostons.
Steve Rostons.
Well, what can I say about him? He was a tall, dark man.
Well, the last time we interviewed you was several years ago.
Not many people were interested. Oh.
How was Steve changed in those years?
Dark face.
Are we talking about Steve Rostons?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Mike. It's been tough.
I mean, he spent a lot of time in the shade recently, so he's got a bit whiter.
I've been kept in Steve's basement for the past 3 years.
We used to stand in the middle of Times Square selling SIM cards.
I tell you, I think I would have gone insane.
For every SIM card that we sold, we got £10 free credit, so it was a good deal. But
with only a deck of cards and a small wasp to keep me company.
So what about the allegations that were made?
If it wasn't for that wasp.
I'll be the first to say that the allegations are both officially and unofficially not true.
He talks to me, you know. It's called Daryl. Daryl Cowboy. The Wasp.
Legally, I'm required not to talk about it, but let's just say it can't be Steve Rostons' fault.
Steve's career's been going from strength to strength, and when it does, it's a bit more easy on me.
Come out, they have a little bit too much to drink, and then he happens to wander by with his human piano that he used to carry around with him.
Not like the bad times. The times when he was doing the tango adverts.
He play a few Aretha Franklin tunes, and they'd be throwing the dirty panties at him.
He didn't like that.
I always kind of it was my job to collect all them up in a bag.
He'd get home, and he'd been voicing over the tango adverts all day. You know the ones. You know when you've been tangoed!
Mind you, he loved that.
He had to be so rambunctious.
The panties, not the girls.
He was a roistered oyster at work, but when he came home, he had so much vented aggression on me.
When he made it, past his legendary stage,
Yeah.
Found himself down on his luck, he could always sell them on.
He used to hit me with a pencil.
Mind you, he loved that. So...
right on the end of the nose.
Personal areas.
Sorry?
When you really get hit with a HB2, it can really smart.
Court case about you, Steve, and your personal areas.
Was it a small price to pay to live with a legend?
Steve Rostons is an artist.
I can answer that in a word. Yes.
Who are we to question artists? If they want to paint certain things...
I would gladly suffer 10 more years of horrible abuse in his dungeon of death, just to be around him.
Beethoven had critics. Where the fuck are they now? Dead, probably.
And his genius.
Steve Rostons.
Yes. Yes.
Steve Rostons.
He likes to add that bit on the end.